The Code of Conduct Bureau says it will not release the asset details of President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, despite public requests, because the National Assembly has not set the guidelines for the Bureau to do so. The Code of Conduct Bureau was established in 1979 with a core mandate to check corrupt practice in the Nigerian public service by ensuring public officers declare their assets to the Bureau. Paragraph 3C of the third schedule of the 1999 Constitution as amended empowers the Code of Conduct Bureau to retain in its custody details of assets declared by a public office holder and make them available for inspection upon request by any citizen of Nigeria on the terms and conditions prescribed by the National Assembly. The Freedom of Information Act 2011, which establishes the right of anyone to request information in the custody of any public official, agency or institution, with the exception of security files which are not of public concern, has in its section 14 subsection 1 exempting assets declaration of public officers from documents that can be assessed via reliance on the provisions of the FOI Act. While Section 14 subsection 2 of the same Act requires the individuals to which the request relates must either consent to the release or the information being sought for is one that is publicly available. While Section 14 subsection 2 of the same Act requires the individuals to which the request relates must either consent to the release or the information being sought for is one that is publicly available. In 2015, a coalition of groups requested the Code of Conduct Bureau to make public the asset declaration forms filed by Buhari and Osinbajo. The CCB declined the request, citing personal privacy as its reason. The Bureau had again in June 2019 denied the Freedom of Information request by the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, seeking the disclosure of assets declaration submitted by successive presidents and governors from 1999 on grounds of invasion of privacy. This was after the details of assets filed by the former Chief Justice of the Federation, Walter Onnoghen, was assessed by a former aide to the President, Dennis Aganya. A federal high court sitting in Lagos had held in 2001 that Nigerians do not yet have the constitutional right to inspect the asset declaration forms of public office holders. However, Executive Director of Media Rights Agenda, Adetan Ojo, was reported to have said he believes the position of the CCB is wrong and might have arisen out of an obvious conflict of interest, since the Bureau's officials are also expected to formally declare their assets. Rootstv Nigeria.